Fortnite is dying. It's something that I've seen all over. Literally, so many YouTube videos getting tons of views, so many tweets getting tons of retweets and likes, and it just seems like there's a lot of people out there that, like, I guess, I don't know, man. Maybe people that are like salty towards Fortnite, that are ready for, you know, the wave to die or whatever the case may be. But it seems to be something that's on a lot of people's mind. A lot of people are talking about this. A lot of people are thinking this is happening, and I think a lot of it is because of like views. People have seen kind of views of stuff going down. I know my channel, for example, my views have been plummeting, but I don't think it's necessarily because Fortnite is dying. I think it's because I haven't really been putting that much effort into my videos lately. I just got back today from my vacation, so now becomes the time where videos are going to have, you know, some better effort, to say the least, and some better ideas and stuff like that. But I really wanted to address this conversation because it's something I've been seeing all over on Twitter and all over on YouTube, and just this is stuff that everybody's talking about. Everybody, like, it seems like there's a lot of people that like want it to die or to just like disappear, you know, after all the good months that Fortnite gave us. Like, think about how bored we would have been. People just want it to disappear. People just seem to think that it's just gonna like evaporate. It's not. Okay, it's not. I want to talk about this, and I want to kind of discuss some things that I've thought about, some things that like I've kind of noticed, and kind of address it to you guys. First of all, I've thought about this a lot. You know, my channel blew up here on YouTube with Fortnite, and it kind of changed the way that my like livelihood was, right? Like, there was a period of time, and it's still kind of happening, that I was making significantly more income than I've ever made in my life because of the popularity of Fortnite. Fortnite's still very popular, but I think one thing that I've thought about, like, a lot of people haven't really, I guess, I don't know what it is, I don't know how people don't see this. Fortnite, a large majority of the audience is kids. Like, a large majority of the people that play the game is kids, because it's a kid like enabled game, right? Like, little kids play it all the time, and people say like, yeah, that happens in other games like Call of Duty, we're gonna be talking about in this video and stuff. Yeah, that's true, but not to the degree that it happens in Fortnite. But like, I've thought about this a lot, because like my life kind of really had like a big peak, and I was making, you know, a lot more money than I was used to, and I was thinking about, you know, what I was going to be able to do with this money. Was I going to be able to go, you know, right, and or like turn right, or was I going to be able to turn left, or should I just stay where I am? You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of new stuff to think about, and it kind of made me really nervous. I made a video briefly talking about this, but it kind of made me really nervous, thinking about, you know, Fortnite dying, and then, you know, I'm going to get used to making like X amount of money, and then Fortnite's going to die, and I'm going to go back down. But I mean, that's just kind of the waves of YouTube. Like, if you are looking to become a YouTuber or a streamer, that's just what happens. You know, some months you're going to make a lot more money than other months you're going to have really bad months. That's what happened. But I've kind of came to some, I guess, points. Like, I have some very strong points that I'm going to put in towards the end of this video, but I want to more address what the public is saying at the moment, and I also want to get your guys' opinion. So let me know, okay? Let me know what you think about all this, but let me know, number one, do you think Fortnite is dying? Comment that down right now below. Drop a like to save Fortnite, dude. Like, I don't know about you, but I still love the game. I mean, I'm not playing as much. I mean, I've been on vacation for the last like 3 weeks, so I haven't really been playing video games, so I haven't really been playing as much. But like, season 6 is about to drop, dude. We got like 15 days. Season 6 is here. I mean, I'm hyped for season 6. I don't know if you guys are. I'm still hyped for it. I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I have some really good video ideas coming up that I want to, you know, kind of incorporate on the channel. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm pumped. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back making videos. I don't think it's dying. I don't think it's going anywhere. So the biggest thing that I've seen is Blackout is killing Fortnite. I don't know if you guys have seen lately, but there's been all kinds of tweets, you know, of Blackout, Call of Duty Blackout having like more viewers in Fortnite, and people tweeting like, rip Fortnite. I've made some tweets back saying that like basically Call of Duty will never be the popularity of Fortnite is, even though people like want that to be. I love Call of Duty. I wish COD could get popping like Fortnite, but it's just not gonna happen. It's rated M. It's not free. Like, the two biggest things that Fortnite has, it's rated M, so it's not for kids, and a lot of parents won't let their kids get it, and it's not free. It costs $60. Them are the two biggest things that will never let Blackout get to Fortnite's level, or even to 25% of Fortnite's level as far as popularity. It's not going to get there because of them two reasons alone. A lot of people's been bringing up like the fact that Twitch, like on Twitch, there's more views for Blackout at the moment than there is Fortnite, and Fortnite has passed it a bit, but I don't think a lot of these people realize that like Blackout, Call of Duty actually paid out a lot of money to bigger streamers to, you know, have a set contract of how much they have to stream this game, right? Like, so Ninja's been streaming it, and Stroud's been streaming it, and Dr. Disrespect, and all these guys are streaming it. Now, not all of them are on like a sponsored thing, but a lot of them I have seen tweeted out ad and had ad in their title and stuff like that. So there is some kind of set boundary there for, you know, how like they have to stream it for this many hours or this day or whatever. Like there's some kind of something there, and Twitch views are really, you know, dependent on who's streaming what game. You know, if Call of Duty's slightly ahead of Fortnite, but Ninja's streaming Call of Duty, if he switches over to Fortnite, Fortnite's going to be ahead. You know what I mean? So I don't think a lot of people have really realized that. It's mainly just the creators that are streaming it that's making it have more views. As soon as that goes away, that's gonna flop. Like I'm telling you guys right now, like I'm not hating on Blackout, but I'm just saying like it's never gonna be as popular as Fortnite because it's not free and it's not for kids. It'll just never be there. Plus there's a lot of people that like really hate COD. I don't know why. Like I've always thought COD's been good, but it has like a very bad rep. Every time I talk to people like from my high school, we used to always play COD in high school. Like it was like the poppin' thing, and now when I talk to them, like everyone just like hates it. You know, everyone just has like something bad to say about Call of Duty. But the biggest reason I have here, the biggest thing, you know, when I was like I said, I was very insecure about this. Like what's gonna happen with Fortnite? Where am I gonna be in, you know, X amount of months, X amount of years, whatever. Like this is something I was thinking about like a lot. The biggest thing that made me, you know, feel secure was the fact that Fwiz, who is like the Google, he's like the head of YouTube gaming basically. He tweeted out the numbers for video games, basically impressed with the amount of like traction that Fortnite was getting. It was sometime over the summer, and the number 2 game on YouTube is still Minecraft. Like I don't know about you guys, but I've thought Minecraft's been dead for like 5 years. Like literally I've thought it's been like dead. Like nobody watches it, nobody posts it, nobody anything. It's still the second biggest game by more than double the third biggest game, right? Like it's still way up there. And the reason why it's still way up there is because it's a kid game. Like parents allow their kids to play it. And I don't know if you guys realize this, but like when everybody started blowing up in Fortnite, right? Like Ninja blew up, I blew up, like all kinds of people blew up. A lot of people went to being kid friendly, right? Like myself, like if you guys used to watch my like Twitch streams, right? Like I used to be like a savage and I used to do all this crazy stuff. I don't really do that as much because I realized that a lot of my viewership is younger. Ninja used to like cuss people and like rage at people and beef with people and all this stuff, but he's kind of been more professional and more clean because he realized that most of his audience is kids. So it's kind of crazy, but if you think about it, like kids really do rule the popularity of especially video games, but like even big YouTubers, right? Like look at the really big YouTubers, right? Like look at like Rice Gum, like the majority of his audience is probably kids. Look at Jake Paul, the majority of his audience is kids. Like all these people, like I'll even say like I've hung out with like Keem a lot, I've hung out with Rice Gum a decent amount, and like when we're meeting fans, they're always like younger, right? Like they're always younger people. I've met a lot of fans in real life and they're mostly younger people, so it's like it's something that doesn't really, I feel like you don't really think about it if you're just looking at like the pure numbers, but like Fortnite is mainly based off kids. Like parents allow their kids to play this game, so the game's going to continue to be popular because it's probably the funnest game that kids are allowed to play, right? Like would you rather play Fortnite or would you rather play Minecraft? I think everyone here would rather play Fortnite. Not only that, something else that I've thought about is like, I don't know how old you guys are, but like there's got to be like think in your head right now, like what video game that you grew up on, right? Like the main game that you played as a kid growing up. My game that I would have to say is RuneScape. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys play RuneScape. I've been playing a little bit like now, but I try not to play because it's like super addictive to me, but I played that game growing up, like all through middle school, all through high school. I was playing that game, like that and COD. That was my 2 things, right? And I still every single day watch videos of RuneScape because I'm still interested in it and want to try to kind of, you know, keep that part of my childhood going. And I think Fortnite's going to be the same way. There's a lot of 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds that are like growing up playing Fortnite right now, and they're still going to have an interest in the game when they're 20 years old. Maybe they're not going to be playing every day, but I think they'll still be watching like the occasional YouTube video, the occasional stream. You know, if new stuff drops, they might hop on and try it out. And I just don't think people really have thought this deeply. I don't know. I just feel like I've really thought deeply on this topic. Like it's not just something like, oh, COD has more viewers than Fortnite, rip Fortnite. Like it's something I've really thought about. So I felt like just making a video, turning the mic on, talking about this today. Kind of a couple of the points that I've thought of why this isn't a thing. You know what I mean? And just realize, man, like there's new content coming all the time. We got new seasons every 2 months. Like there's enough to keep the hype there. And not to mention, Fortnite is an amazing game. Fortnite is a trendsetter, dude. Fortnite changed stuff. Like, I think Call of Duty Blackout and other games coming, you know, forward are going to follow kind of the role, like the steps that Fortnite laid out for them. Like, new updates all the time, always keeping the community active. Like, oh, we changed this, like all kinds of stuff, just moving constantly, because I feel like that's what video games need to do. That's what they've always needed to do. And I just think, like, I don't know, there's so many people that just seem to like jump ship, and I think it's a lot of content creators that their channel didn't necessarily like do that well in Fortnite. Like, they're like, yeah, like they're so thriving on it. They're like, come on, Blackout. Like, they want Blackout to like kill Fortnite, but I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. The two biggest markets just aren't there for Blackout, and probably will never be there for Blackout, because, well, they're not going to do that. You know, they're not going to make the game free, and there's no way to make the game not rated M. So it's just a rip in the chat. That's my thoughts on it. I felt like I had to make this video, talk about it. Like I said, it's something I've thought about like a lot. Like, I've thought about this like a lot. So I just wanted to kind of put the mic on, talk about it a little bit, and put my opinions out there. So thank you all for watching the video, dudes. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new, be sure to drop a sub on the channel. Be sure to turn the notifications on. And also, if you guys haven't liked yet, I mean, dude, if you're watching to this part of the video and you haven't liked, subbed, and notos yet, I don't know what's going on with you, man. I didn't even ask for a like in the beginning of the video, so if you're listening right now, I really need you guys to like it, okay? We need to get these likes up. But yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on it, man. I wanted to turn the mic on and rant about this a little bit. Like I said, I'm back home, so the grind's back on. I got some big video ideas that I'm gonna be popping out very soon. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel, and without further ado, guys, I'm out of here.